Hi everyone, my name is Sarah and today I'll be presenting research entitled Relationships Between Social Support, Exercise Barrier Self-Efficacy, and Intentions to be Active for Inactive and Active SCI ambulators. So a spinal cord injury or SCI occurs when there is damage to the spinal cord resulting in a loss of motor and sensory function. And so most people with SCIs use wheelchairs for mobility, but a growing number of people retain the ability to walk following their SCI. So interestingly, people with SCI who walk, or SCI ambulators as I'll refer to them, do less leisure time physical activity than their wheelchair user counterparts. And furthermore, SCI ambulators have lower exercise barrier self-efficacy, or their confidence in overcoming barriers to exercise, than wheelchair users with SCI. And while we know that both intentions to be active and exercise barrier self-efficacy predict leisure time physical activity, the relationships between different types of exercise barrier self-efficacy, social support, and intentions to be active are unknown. And thus, the purpose of this research was to explore the relationships between exercise barrier self-efficacy, social support, and intentions among inactive and active SCI ambulators, as well as to measure the mean duration of moderate to vigorous leisure time physical activity. So this study employed a secondary analysis of the data from the study of health and activity in people with SCI. And so 92 people were included in the study, people who were walking with spinal cord injuries, 72% of which were male and 47% were tetraplegic. And so to assess the minutes and intensity of leisure time physical activity, the physical activity recall assessment for people with SCI was employed, and then additional questionnaires were employed to assess leisure time physical activity intentions, social support, and exercise barrier self-efficacy, all of which use a 7-point Likert type scale. The analyses included dichotomizing participants into those who did some form of leisure time physical activity, so that's above 0 minutes, and they were known as the active group, and those who did not do any leisure time physical activity or 0 minutes, and they were the inactive group. And then separate multiple regression analyses were performed to explore the relationships between these variables. So as you can see, descriptive statistics revealed that 51% of participants reported doing some duration of leisure time physical activity, and this is known as the active group. And the mean duration of moderate to vigorous leisure time physical activity was around 12 minutes per day. So separate multiple regression analyses were done for each group, and for the active group, it was found that barrier self-efficacy for tiredness or fatigue significantly predicted intentions to be active. However, for the inactive group, it was found that barrier self-efficacy for time and social support significantly predicted intentions to be active. And so overall, different types of exercise barrier self-efficacy predicted intentions to be active for the active and inactive groups. And researchers should consider developing and tailoring interventions that are behavioral exercise interventions to address different types of exercise barrier self-efficacy depending on whether SCI ambulators are active or inactive. So for instance, inactive SCI ambulators may benefit from increased social support and strategies to increase time to be active, whereas SCI ambulators who are active may benefit from strategies to manage their levels of fatigue. So thank you so much for listening. Please don't hesitate to ask me any questions or contact me if you would like some further information. So again, thank you for your time.